Happy Sunday, Scallywags. How are we doing on this wonderful Sunday? Who have we got in the chat this evening? Good to see you, Black Bullet. Good to see you, John, aka Useless Knowledge. How are you doing, folks? This Sunday, we are joined by 3 incredible guests. I'm really excited, and we are gonna sit down and sing some CDH. Before we jump into and introduce our guests, though, a few things that I must say at the start of the stream, because otherwise I'm going to forget. I'm a giant idiot. As you may see, we are raising money for MerMaids, a charity that supports trans and the wider LGBTQ community here in the UK. We're going to do that all the way through May. If you are thinking about supporting us this month instead, we would implore you to donate to this charity instead. It's definitely quite a dark time, and we should support our trans brothers and sisters where we can. One last thing before I go into our guest this evening, we will be in Command Fest on March 17th, the Saturday only. So if you're there, come hit us up, because we'll be doing some CDH, some casual, bit of everything really. So yeah, hit us up. I've said all the things I meant to, which is great. I always forget. We're going to introduce our guests now. Hi, folks. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining us.
Hiya.
Pleasure to be here.
So,
Hi.
today, as you can see, I am the only BCG member here, but we are joined by Townz from the co-host of Gathering. Oh, no, it is right. Gathering the Magic. We've got Veil of Death, and we've got Fuzz from CDH UK.
The best profile picture ever.
I can't believe you used that picture of me.
You said I could use your Twitter profile picture, and so
You said I could. No, I said you could use my Discord
I
picture.
couldn't save it. It wouldn't let me save. So that's what I picked. Why is your name skewered? Death. Fix that. So yeah. Townz, do you want to introduce yourself, tell folks where they can find you, all of that good stuff, while I just fix Death's name, which is inexplicably gone to the right. What?
Absolutely. I'm Townz, one half of Gathering the Magic, my friend Lewis's YouTube channel. He does all the work, makes all the videos, makes all the content. I slide into people's DMs on Discord, Instagram, wherever, and just try and jam games of Magic.
Yeah. You're the face behind the operation, right?
Absolutely, I'm the front man. Yeah, he's a technical side. So we make mostly top 10 lists and our thoughts and opinions on all things MTG. We have a couple of episodes of gameplay for the EDH, which was real fun to make, but it takes so long. So we release one every 6 months or something. I'm fairly new to CDH, so I'm playing the best deck in the format, and I'm the worst player in this pod. So let's go.
I don't know about that, but we'll get to deck shortly. I don't know about that. But, we are joined by somebody who makes CDH videos for a living, which is Veil of Death, which I'm so excited about because we've not sat down and sung spells since MTG Barcelona, which was, I think, 2 years ago now. So I'm very excited.
2023.
Yeah. How are you doing, Death?
First of all, thanks for having me and these wonderful people here. Yes, I am both the voice, the face, the man, the technical, and everything, and also the one that slides into DMs. Because I have to do it all. I do my own editing and everything, but yes. CDH and sometimes other content, spoiler alert, we might have some fun stuff coming up or already happened. You never know what might hit, but primarily, yes, I do a lot of CDH, both gameplay and set reviews. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy soon.
Oh, mate! Don't get me started, man. Final Fantasy is my set this year. I am such a nerd when it comes to Final Fantasy, and I'm such a nerd when it comes to Magic the Gathering. It's like, that pineapple pen. It's like that guy for me. Like, put them together. And last but not least, we are joined by Fuzz from CDH UK. How are you doing, bud?
I'm good, thanks. I'm Fuzz. I'm mostly a player, but I also am loosely on the project team for CDH UK. Very much doing what I'm doing now, which is spreading word about the community of CDH and
Yeah.
CDH UK and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and probably the best player at this pod because we're all terrible and Fuzz.
I
plays
can't
well.
wait to prove you all wrong.
Right, so because it's CEDH, usually we would have had our hands already drawn and we would have already decided who goes first, but it's a big part of the game. So we are going to roll to see who goes first, and then we will introduce our commanders on the back of that. So do you have a D20 or a D6 to hand, and we'll roll with that?
I've got both.
Oh,
You've got D20s?
Yeah,
Let's go.
D20, okay.
11.
I rolled an 8.
17,
I got a 5.
17.
Oh, I'm not last.
No,
I am lost.
The best deck in the format is though, so that's okay. So, right, in that case, we'll do our deck introductions and then we'll draw our hands. So, Def, do you want to introduce your deck to the wonderful people at home?
Yes. So I'm playing Teval, the balance scale, Sultai, 4/4 dragon. You know, you don't call this CDC at home. This is actually an upgrade to CDC. And even though there is no card advantage really, because all it does is when it attacks, it mails, and then you make any time something leaves your graveyard, you make a 2/2. This leaves up for graveyard shenanigans. And I have a very spicy graveyard tech that does not involve a creature. Because I decided to do something special. Normally I would do Razaketh lines and stuff, because this would be like, like a home for Razzie. I decided to go something completely different. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh,
we might
I'm
talk about
excited
it if it happens. Obviously, I'm also on Fastest Oracle and that, and I do have a Hermit Druid line, but not the Narcomoeba thingy, because I still believe the Narcomoeba Dread Return Hermit Druid lines are only ever good in Tasigur, and we're not playing Tasigur, so we'll leave that to Tasigur.
Nice. Well, folks, I'm back on Esper Shenanigans with Hashaton, Scarabs Fist. I keep getting told this is a bad deck, but I disagree. I think it's great. I've also got Foracle lines, but I've also got a Sharoon line. I've got big creatures that just make life hard for my opponents, like Elish Norn and Jingataxias, or Valgavoth, man. So what the basic game plan is: turn 1 discard outlet, turn 2 Hashaton, turn 3 profit. So yeah, I really enjoy this deck, and this is actually the deck that I took to the qualifier all those months back, and I think I did 3-1-0, so I didn't do like brilliantly, but I'm not a very good player. That doesn't mean the deck's bad. I'm just bad at the game, but that's fine. Fuzz, what have you brought today?
I've brought my Kinnan list. What started out as maybe just like a brewing experiment that I did, I ended up playing it and having the time of my life, and it actually won games, which I don't know why. This is very much based on Big Flip's Kinnan from Higher. I think who originally did it. I think I just brought it to the current year, and I brought it to an event because I felt like the deck was good. The qualifier event was CDH European Championships in Munich this year, and the top 4 of that event got a ticket. I top 4'd the event. Don't know how. Some would say it was the planets aligning. Others would tell you different. I don't know. But here we are. This is the deck I qualified on.
I heard Kinnan's pretty good, but not quite as good as what you've brought, Townz. See that for a segue, professional.
Pro. So I'm playing Tymna Kraum. It's a turbo deck primarily. I'm trying to win as fast as possible, and if all else fails, I've got 2 commanders in the command zone that will draw me cards, hopefully more cards than anyone else, and they're all pretty good cards, so I can try and get me another win. It's either Oracle or Breach lines to go for the win. So yeah, good deck, bad pilot. Let's see what happens.
Right, folks. Well, before we go into hands, I knew I'd forget one thing to tell you. What did I tell you? We have got our official token, courtesy of the incredible Plink. Plink does amazing art in our community, and we have got this mana floating token. Oh, you can't see that. We'll do it on the other scene because the glare is pretty bad on there. Let's go to the gameplay scene. So here it is. We've got these mana floating tokens, and we are going to send these out to our quartermasters shortly. But if you catch us at Command Fest as well, come and grab some from us because these look absolutely sick. And we wanted to make something that was usable, and we don't see many mana floating trackers, so we thought this would be a good way to do that. Right, shall we go do to our mulls then, and then kick off the game?
Okay. Also, to highlight Hashaton, I am a big fan of Hashaton.
I love
and
Hashaton,
but however, I play my version as a turbo CDH ad nauseum list. Yes, you heard that, as per Turbo Nos. And if you would like to hear more about that, you might hear about it later down the line this month.
Right, I am gonna go to second 7.
I am the starting player, you said, right?
Yes, you are.
Oh boy.
This is a colourless land. I'm putting that back.
I will keep it, and I will do the thing I was reminded to take a picture of my opening hand.
Oh, do you know what? This is probably okay. Is it? I don't know.
Mine's so bad, it's so good.
I think I'll keep this. Again,
no, I'm going 6. Just greedy, keeping that.
I am full.
Ah.
I think I'll keep that.
Oh. Hey, this one looks alright. Yeah, I'll keep second 7.
Oh, I'll keep this
Oh, yeah.
6,
Look at
and
that.
I will put back a. This card. Okay. We're all good? Okay. Any pre-games before we go into it?
Not from me.
Not for me. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I have a
Well,
pre-game.
tell you. Best format. Best deck in the format.
I am going to play a Gemstone Caverns, and I will exile an Ottawara underneath it.
All right. Take
Land
it
for
away.
a land. Nice. I will draw for turn. Let's see if I regret my choices. I'll play my Verdant Catacomb, Sacred Layer. Immediately crack it. Attempt to do the fetchies. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. Underground Sea.
Underground Sea.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Did you know there's a Now You See Me 3 coming out?
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
And
hashtag
it's an
not
absolute
sponsored.
crime that they didn't call it Now You Free Me.
I'm gonna attempt to play a Mystic
Oh,
Remora.
Death.
Best seat fish.
Yeah, I pass on fish.
I'm thinking with the priority. Death, how many? What hand did you keep? Like, was it a
I
7?
kept my first 7.
Okay, your first 7.
If you can't do it, it's fine.
Townz, what did you keep? You kept a 7 as well?
I kept 7 as well, yeah.
I kept a 6.
I didn't want to have to use this like right now.
I can't do anything about the fish, so
I can't either.
Maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm passing. We'll be fine.
Right, I'm gonna draw.
Wait,
and
is
then-
everybody passing? Because
Yeah, you got a fish. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
do you
not
have
done
enough-
yet.
Do you have
Ah.
enough effect?
Yeah, I will pay 2 more life and look at John's hand.
All right. Okay. Right. So, do you want me to share with the class?
How about you DM me? I want to keep some secrets.
All right,
Oh.
okay.
Ooh,
I actually took
ooh.
a picture, so I will just.
See?
That's why we
Because
did it. That's why we
That's
did
how
it.
we did it. You can DM me.
Yeah, it's
So
so
I can have my secrets, you know, like that meme. Fine.
keep it.
easy.
Right, hang on. Here you are. As you can see, there's maybe 1 or 2 very good cards in there.
Just 1 or 2. Just 1 or 2. Nice. I'll keep my secrets to myself.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very nice. I'll use this as leverage. And this result, I will draw a card. Not the card I wanted to see today. And I will pass turn.
Right, I will draw for turn. I will polluty duty, and then I'm going to crack it for a land of some description, but I haven't at turn 1 play, so I'll pass as I'm doing it, unless anyone's got any effects on my end step.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
drawing a card.
We'll do a Tundra.
Misty Rainforest. I guess with the fish out we can calm down a little bit. I'll crack this. I'll get a Trop and I'll cast a Llanowar Elves. And if that's good, I'll pass the turn.
Cool.
Okay, I will draw. I'll play an Ancient Tomb.
And 1
I
Rhystic.
will play a Crow Mox,
You pay the 4.
exiling a red
That's a no.
elemental blast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to pay that.
That's a subsiding no. Okay.
Yeah.
Tap the Ancient Tomb, take 2 damage, play a Soul Ring.
I guess I'm
And then-
throwing another card.
Not paying the 4.
Look, me
Yeah.
me and Fuzz did not feed the fish, and here you are.
I've got 1 floating, 2, 3, red, and a blue, and I'm going to play Kraum.
Seems good.
Remind me, is that second spell or any spell? I forget with Kraum.
Second spell each turn, draw a
Okay.
card. It has haste. Death's got a fish, going to swing at death.
I'll take your Kraum. I'll
Get
take
the
your
Kraum
Move to
Kraum
combat. Yeah,
Combat.
and then
Find
I
your
will
Kraum.
pass the turn.
Untap. I will pay for fish in my upkeep. Draw a card. And then move to discard.
Oh
Yes,
no.
ladies and gentlemen, I only kept
Oh
1 land.
no. Oh no.
Oh no!
It was that kind of 7. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool.
I'm glad
I'll
I've
be
been
dis-
validated in my decision.
I'll be discarding 2 cards. Just making my choice. Unless somebody wants to do something in my end step.
I have nothing in
I
step.
have nothing in
Nope.
your end step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kept. I'll be discarding a Bolas' Citadel and a Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
Okay, right.
It's not in red. I'm not too worried about the Citadel coming back.
And then I will play this Mana Confluence, and I would like to tap 2 for a card that Def didn't see, Ghostly Pilferer.
Nice.
When
Nice.
Ghostly Pilferer becomes untapped, I can pay 2 to draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card, and now it's a discard outlet. And then I will pass to you, Fuzz.
I'm untapping. I'm drawing a card.
Oh, I need to take 1 for my Mana Confluence.
Let's see. Bennett Catacombs, crack it. I'd like to shortcut, but I'm not sure where the mana's laying here. I'm getting a breeding pool untapped.
Okay.
Just find it.
Surprised you didn't do a different play there, John.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle that in a sec. I'm gonna cast a Kinnan.
I will draw a card.
You will. Kinnan's good. I'll continue. I'll cast a Mox Diamond.
2
Crown
triggers.
I'll draw a
And
card.
fish, and
Yeah,
fish
yeah,
trigger.
yeah,
I draw
yeah.
a card as well.
Fish, Kraum. Yeah, Mox Diamond. Good.
Yep.
I'll discard a Talon Gates. And I'll Tap Land Isles for 2 green and cast a Grim Monolith.
Oh.
I'll draw another card.
You will.
Did you get a land yet, Def?
Any lands, yeah?
I will neither confirm nor deny. But most of my hand is non-land. I will say most of my hand is non-land.
If
Dying.
Grim Monolith is good, I'll pass the turn. If it's not, I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
That was for you, Afonso.
Draw.
Hi, Ben.
We will play a scrub land as land for turn.
Ben is right. At any moment, I can just fill the stack with untaps.
Yeah.
Just waste everyone's time.
And then I'll tap to cast Tymna, floating 1.
I will draw a card.
I will just sit here and wait.
And then we'll go to combat. I'll swing at Death again. I know he's got Admirals in his deck. Combat.
Surely he's drawn his land by now.
I've taken 8 Kraum, if not mistaken.
Yay!
Yeah.
And 1 Gitaxian Probe and 1 Fetchland, so I should be at 29.
Yep.
Bill's not here for a long time. It's just a good time.
Second main, I'll pay 1 life and draw a card from Tymna.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass the turn there.
Nice. Upkeep, my fish will die. Look at that.
Yes.
That means you got a land.
Yeah.
You can't go on it anyway.
Go for it anyway, yeah.
You could have a spirit guide, you don't know.
I don't think I have a spirit guide in this deck.
Yeah, neither do I. It's a glaring omission from my deck list.
So I'll play a Bayou.
Hey!
Hey, he's done it.
Yes, I have.
Never not had
I
it.
will. I will also play this Kraum Mox.
Yeah.
And if that resolves, I will exile this Neoform under it.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Maximize those colors.
Yeah. And then I'll tap it and this to play a Talisman of Dominance triggering Kraum.
I'll draw a card.
Yeah, Talus is good.
Yep.
And then I will just, I have 6 cards in hand. I'm not happy about my life choices, but I will just pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to play a command tower as land for turn. And then I would like to go to Thinky Step. Do I just feed Kraum?
Yeah, you do.
How much mana do you have? Do you know what?
Toxic.
At least some. This really is Thinky Steps, like.
Yeah, it is Thinkies.
I've only got 2 colourless and a red open.
No, that's not what I'm trying to work out. What is the best thing for me to do right now? Sorry, I tap 2 for an arcane signet, and then I think I do just bring out my commander. So that will
Kraum trigger.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card.
And then
you're out of mana, but you have commander and discard outlet.
yes.
Yes.
How many cards you got, Townz?
6.
6 cards, and you have a scrubland, a gemstone, makes any color. I'm trying to check your mana situation because I know blue farms one bottleneck is the pips.
I'm lacking in blue mana, I'll tell you that.
I don't
It's the only thing
have-
that taps for blue.
The thing is, like, if I let this resolve, John can just untap and win. It's just whether there's another win in that turn rotation.
I don't think I can based on what's in my hand.
You might not think you'd be able to, but I know
I'm
you
bad at the game. Yeah. I'm bad at the game.
I
get
will
Valgavoth
say
out,
that
though.
from what
Last
I
time
know, from what I remember, there was no winning yet. But there have been 3 turns since then.
Did he have a Valgavoth in his hand? Because he played that against me last time and it absolutely warped the game.
There's
Like,
no
Nope.
Valgavoth in
nobody
there.
could do anything.
At the time I looked, there was no reanimation target to be had.
I'm gonna pass on Hashaton.
Yeah, me too.
I got nothing.
Awesome. Right. If that's all good, I will pass the turn to you. Actually, I might just hit you, Fuzz, with my Ghostly Gopher.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the heck? My Adnos is gonna be terrible. I'm taking 2.
Probably not, but
No
let's
chance.
see.
I'm tapping. I'm drawing a card. Okay, that might fix it. Let's. I'm gonna cast a Volatile Storm Drake.
Ooh.
The one I made. The one I lost before this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, good with everyone.
I pass on Drake.
Fine with me.
I have an ETB targeting a Hashaton.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
paying
Kraum would
some
be
energy,
target.
I think.
Okay.
What does Kraum do for me?
Gets you
Kraum doesn't win.
But you can
What's
put the
Hashaton
comment
do for
in
you?
the section.
Hello, I can make zombie versions of massive things.
With Kinnan's discard outlets, sure.
yeah. I got a Nezahal.
No, fair enough. You got me there.
We just draw loads of cards and then
4, 5, 6,
it's
7,
on end step, isn't it?
Energy. Okay. I have 2 energy. I have a Hashaton. I'll
I'll have
probably
a
do some
Storm
tokens with that in a sec. I'll pass the 10.
Okay. What's up? Draw.
1-3. I've never known the stats of a Hashaton.
Storm Drake's 2/2, right?
A 3/2 with flying and hexproof from activated and triggered abilities.
Shocking a watery grave.
There's a second blue.
Yes. Go to combat. Just Tymna at you this time, Death, and Fuzz. You can have Kraum coming at you.
Oh god, if I had a flyer. Yeah, I'm taking. Do I just flip here? Yeah, I can flip. I'm gonna do a flip in response.
Ooh.
4, 5, 6,
If
7.
it's Netherhole, we might actually be fucked because I don't know what's in his hands.
Kinnan flip good with everyone?
Fine with me.
Alright, I'm flipping.
Brick.
No, I have choices. That's what that's got my issue right now.
Oh no.
This is stupid. I have a Storm Drake ETB targeting a Kraum.
Wow.
What a, yeah.
Normally this copy's a Rhystic Study, but no one's played one yet, so here we are.
Here we are.
I can't do anything about that.
Very good. I've a tapped Kraum,
Okay.
and you have a Storm Drake.
Excellent. Are you keeping it? Are you paying the energy?
Oh, I can't. Want.
Wait, can't you not? Because you have energy.
Oh no! Oh no! I go up to
Already.
6. I go up to 6, don't I? Yeah. And we pay 5, go to 1 energy. Okay, yeah, we can keep it. Cool. That's
Right,
good.
you've got Kraum, and I've got a volatile Storm Drake.
Person that's not had to pay more than 4 energy for a card before.
No one.
And I take 2 from a Tymna.
It's 2/2 with flying, right?
3-2.
3/2 with flying and hexproof from some stuff.
That's irrelevant, probably.
Slightly relevant, but yeah, probably mostly irrelevant.
Okay, sound. Right, second main, I'll pay 1 and draw a card from Tymna.
You also gain 2 life from Lively.
I forgot about that. Storm a Kraum.
Look, I didn't intend to, but here we are.
He stole he stole a Hashaton, now a Kraum. He's stealing all the commanders. Somebody should board
I'm
him.
assembling a board state here. Not the board state I hoped for.
Got 9 mana.
Cyclonic.
No, I was wondering if I should recast Kraum if I can.
You can't because
You
Alright,
can't,
I've got
he's-
it.
Yeah,
I got you, Kraum.
You pay the
Yeah, but I
energy.
can put it. I can get it back.
Oh,
Can you?
alright.
Yes.
Can you also get Hashaton back? Because that'd be.
So I'd like to play a snapback, exiling a mental misstep to return Kraum to its owner's hand.
Is that your second spell?
I haven't played anything this turn.
Okay. I'm just asking for Kraum reasons.
Just Kraum things.
Kraum maths.
Well, if he fights this, we draw cards. I'm gonna cast Fierce Guardianship.
Oh, fudge.
Because I own a commander.
You do. You own 2.
I own 3.
Yeah, you own 3 commanders. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've been stealing them, just to make sure this is online.
Is anyone going to win next turn?
I hope not.
Ooh.
I don't have the win in hand right now.
Thanks to the
Right, let's make it
bearded
a bad-
gamer.
Let's make this a bad situation for both of us. I'm going to exile this Strict Serenade to force of negation the Fierce Guardianship.
Whose turn is it?
You have to pay mana because it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Ah! Unbelievable.
I'm gonna write down all these counter spells that he's shown me.
And if I do that, I can't afford to
No, you
actually
can't.
pay for Kraum again, which is what I wanted to do. Oh my god.
But you
Unreal.
can play the next turn.
Ah. Well, I've shown it you now, so 1, 2, 3. Hard cast it.
Is that your second spell?
Yes.
I have a
You
Kraum
draw
trigger.
card.
Where's my hungry fish?
Yeah, you got it. You have a Kraum in your hand.
Kraum back in my hand, and I cannot afford to cast it. Spiffing.
Oh,
Right,
thanks for the follow, bearded gamer too, and cheers. Enjoy the stream.
Yes, I'll pass the turn there.
Yay! I
Sad
get to
time.
untap. I'm
Send us on the
alive.
stack.
Yeah. Draw a card. Ooh.
I'm fully aware that was not a fight I was supposed to pick, but it was very funny.
Yeah,
It was my turn. I've never read.
a Fierce Guardianship gone, and
I don't think I've ever read that card. It says it's on you. If it's not your turn, you may cast it for free. Just like
Maybe you've just never cast it on your turn before.
yeah,
I never have. No.
Depends.
Wow.
Never been so desperate before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
But
love
hey,
Kraum,
there's no
man.
Kraum. There's no Kraum here right now, right?
No Kraum.
There is no
No
Kraum
Kraum's
in the
on the
room
table.
with us currently. No.
Which means I can play the Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Kraum in the room with you?
That's just cultivating mana over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have a colorless floating. I would like to cast my own commander, Teval.
Yeah.
Okay, I will draw a card from Ghostly Pilferer.
That is a fact.
It's a well-timed ghostly pilferer. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
been
know.
pretty good. Yeah.
And then, since I wanted to do the fun thing, but I can't do the fun thing, I will have my colorless go away, but I'll use the green to cast Turn the Earth,
What the fuck is that?
and I'll choose up to 3 different cards.
He's getting his fish back.
I'm taking my Gitaxian Probe, the Polluted Delta from Manadruk John, and the Force of Negation from also that Mental Misstep is exiled, FYI, Townz.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh yeah, you pitched it to the snapback. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Shuffle
Force of
into
Negation, and
my
I will
deck.
shuffle. Yeah, I shuffle those 3 cards, which means I get 2 life. Yay! And I also get a
Oh shit! Yeah, that's cool.
and I get a Druid.
Interesting. That's interesting. Interesting cards.
There's nothing in my graveyard, right? Just making sure. I see everyone shuffling. I don't know if I'm left out.
Yeah,
for
I haven't touched your graveyard.
Yeah,
I only
good,
got to 3
good.
cards.
Just making sure. I looked away for a
Keep it in
second.
the bin.
You're the danger player. You're the most dangerous. I'm not gonna touch your graveyard. And with that, I think I will just pass turn.
Alrighty. We're gonna untap. I've got a Ghostly Pilferer trigger on the stack, but I'm not gonna pay the 2. And then I will draw for turn. This feels bad.
Kill your own Hashaton and bring it right back.
I
Fuzz is just
know,
here.
it's
Stealing everyone's
Kind of what
commanders.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, this wasn't the original game plan of the deck, but it's the game plan I'm settling with right now.
What was that noise? Right,
We got
okay.
John.
Clip
I
that.
think that was the car passing by.
Right. Can't believe I've got to do this. I don't want to though. Right.
When using all their removal on their own commanders instead of mine, this is great. I'm a genius.
You're a motherfucker.
There's the F-bomb.
He's done it.
It's done it. It's my stream. I'll swear.
Secret
if I like.
achievement
Right.
unlocked.
Right. I'm going to tap 2 for a demonic tutor.
Yes.
Or got him a tutor.
Oh, yeah,
I'm passing on it if it gets to me.
Yep. You've got a tutor.
Cool. Don't even know what I'm getting. I'm just seeing if there's anything that I can get that all.
I know what you can get. It's called a toxic deluge.
I don't run it.
Yeah, I can't imagine you'd play
Neither
Toxic
do I.
Deluge. He's
Why
got a
do you
slug.
want-
That does it for him.
Look.
Yeah, he's
Slug.
got the Toxtril. Yeah.
Toxtril, yeah.
I've seen this man's deck. He's at
I
the same
played
event.
I played Toxtril before as a commander. It was a fun control deck.
Yeah.
At least now I'm not getting hit by Kraum anymore.
What's he looking for?
I don't know what he's
That's
looking for.
kind of funny. I don't know if I do that though.
I know what I would be looking for, however, I'm nowhere near that place.
I'm nowhere near a win, but I think I found an answer, kind of. So we're gonna do that.
Chat is in nail-biting situation, crapping their chairs.
Are you going to cast Volatile Stormdrake, taking back your own commander?
No, I'm
He's
not.
got Fimmage.
Homeward puff! Homeward
I'm
puff!
Yeah,
Well,
there's big hype for Homeward Path in the
I
chat.
am gonna do blue and 1 to cast a Mockingbird, which will come in as a copy of Hashaton.
I passed priority on Hashaton. Yeah.
Priority on Hashaton.
Got him.
Got him.
He's done it.
I don't have a blue mana. Yeah, all good.
Be cool, man. Throw my infinity. Things out. Right. Okay.
This was clearly important to him.
Right.
It's
So
an interesting
now
line.
I have a flying Hashaton, which is strictly an upgrade, actually.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Now Hashaton can fly.
Right. Okay. Do I have anything else in hand I can do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. I will
Where'd you get all those cards from?
hit Fuzz with the Storm Drake.
What the heck?
You gave it.
My
me, it
nose
feels
is going to be
funny.
really bad.
I can't get into Teval because that is a much bigger beast than it is a.
You could trade the Storm Drakes, they can kiss.
Stop. Kissing Storm Drakes. Right. Right. Oh. Yeah. After that, I'll pass the turn proper,
I'm untapping.
and I'll pick up these things as well.
I'm drawing a card. Oh wow, that's a good one.
What's he going to reanimate as a 4/4 zombie?
4, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6. Cast a Spring Leaf Drum.
Uh-oh. That's a nice promo. I always wanted that one.
It's worth nothing. It's great. I love the lottery on like these random foil cards. Do we just main phase flip? Yeah, I love a good main phase flip. 2, 4, 6, 7. We're flipping.
Put the P. Somebody's vacuuming.
I have a Jin-Gitaxias Progress Tyrant.
Shut up.
Oh,
What that does.
That's mine.
Before I-
Wait, Progress
That's the
Tyrant is
artifact.
the Neon Dynasty one.
Yes. Whenever I cast an artifact instant sorcery,
Use double,
copy
yeah.
it, it only triggers once. Opponent casts an artifact sorcery, counter it, triggers
Yeah.
only once each turn. With that, I'll pass the turn.
Right, okay. What's up? Draw. We'll play Spire of Industry as land for turn.
Hey, Baz, good to see you.
Hey, yo.
Hiya, Baz.
Float that. Yeah, might as well. I'll take 2, floating a colourless, and I'll cast Kraum.
Is that an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell?
No.
Okay.
Just
I pass
checking.
priority.
I
I
pass
pass
on this.
priority.
There's nothing to add to the stack then.
Then I will swing the Storm Drake at Fuzz.
What the
and
heck?
Kraum's coming at you again.
Hey, Snorgton.
Death.
You know I have a 4/4 flyer that can kill your Kraum, right?
Do you? Oh, it's
Yeah.
not Teval.
You won't do it. Don't let him yap you out of this. He won't do it.
Does he want to
I'm
keep
just saying. I'm just saying it's a new card. He might
Sometimes never
not
want
know.
to reanimate. You're fine.
this?
Yeah.
Never.
I've declared my attackers.
I'm taking 3.
Oh, my face hurts.
Told you.
Okay, so second main I'll pay 2, draw 2.
Hold the cards, man.
So can we cast spells? You
Hey,
counter
Kerry.
them. Was it-
Only specifically artifact, instant, or sorceries, but it only does it once.
Yeah, so if you
Only does it
need to
once.
basically burn a spell if you want the other spell to land.
Or you can
Okay.
yap your opponent into burning it for you.
It's fine. I'll play an LED.
Is that
Little-
an artifact?
Yeah.
Bang.
It is. It gets countered.
Oh boy, what comes next?
I'll then pay a black for an Imperial Seal.
Oh boy.
This is you've already drawn off Tymna, haven't you?
Oh, I have, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I
Yeah.
will pass on this because I'm first in priority.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
also pass. This is basically a 4-mana Imperial Seal.
Yeah, I'm passing. Yeah. You got it.
Sound. Right, I'll go and shoot a card and put it on top, and then I'll pass the turn while that's happening.
I hope he's finding an artifact, instant, or sorcery card.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I will untap and draw a mysterious card.
What was it? Was it good?
Okay. Actually, very good.
Wish I might ask.
Made me do some choices. We may have some choices.
I am mildly concerned about John untapping with the discard outlet and the Hashaton.
Well, let's go to combat first. Let's go solve that problem.
Yeah. Hit me. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
No, I will retaliate to Townz because Townz keeps hitting me, and also Townz is an ad nauseum deck. That's
Yeah,
why
I am, yeah.
They're fighting.
So I will attack you with my Teval. However, my Teval will trigger on attack instead of damage, which means I will
Yeah.
know 3 cards:
Yeah.
Elvish Mystic, a Brainstorm, and a Carpet of Flowers. And I'll use my Teval to put my Virgin Catacomb back into my from my graveyard, making another 2/2.
Yep.
Then there is, damage incoming. 4/4. So I guess you take it, Townz, or are you blocking?
I'll take it.
Now, there is a question of what I want to do. However, so slight. Which means I'll tap this for a black, take the damage, and I'm gonna burn the most burnable spell you have ever seen into that Jinga Taxes. I'm gonna burn this Entomb into it.
Bang.
Okay.
Bang. And then I will have a colorless floating. I will cast Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler.
Reading.
Yeah.
So on it
You
taps
can
things,
activate
is it?
abilities of
can't.
creatures with haste and then untap stuff.
What's in your bit
Mhm.
currently?
Does Teval give? No, it doesn't give dorks anything to do. Okay.
I have no dorks even in play. I only
You just have a
dorks in
line of
my
wild keeping, right? Any other creatures?
Llanowar, elves, and a Elvish Mystic.
Okay.
John, you passing?
I am passing.
I pass on Tyvar.
It's a Planeswalker, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I had a counter spell, it'd get burned. So yeah, pass.
Well, no, because I cast the Entune, which means there's
Yeah. He's
That's all good.
Yeah.
Cool. I will use Tyvar's ability to untap my commander.
Yep.
Look at that vigilance.
Yeah. And then we're not done yet. One more spell. Also,
Just
did
a
you draw from
clarification,
Kraum
that
Wall?
is 3 spells, correct? Just asking.
Yeah, I'll cast the third spell. But did you cast? Did you draw my Tyvar?
Kraum. I didn't. No, I missed that.
Yeah. If you
It's
ask
all
on
gone.
every single spell, you won't miss it. That's why I do
Is that your second spell?
it.
Yeah, I'll cast my third spell, which will be this: turn the earth from my graveyard.
Wait, I've seen that before.
I've seen that before,
Gain,
yeah.
by casting it, there's a trigger, but I have to also make targets, and I will target.
Well, I've only got a
I will
demonic
make
shooter. in
it
mind.
simple. I will make it simple. The LED from Townz,
Makes sense.
the shooter from Manadork John,
Wait.
and the brainstorm from me. Which means I'll get 2 more dorks instead of just 1. Because 2 cards separately left my graveyard. Which means I get more tokens. Look at that. I have so many druids.
This man's building a board. Oops. I've
Just
chucked
druid
it.
things.
Mana Confluence and into the Floodmore onto the table for no
It's
reason.
not like I have this one dude that tap all your 10 druids and you do stuff, you know?
You steal our lands.
I will never say.
Oh, you passed that from your graveyard, Tymna.
Yeah?
I
that's-
did.
That's not from your hand. I get to draw a card.
Yes. you do.
Wow.
I had to. Thanks. And that's about it. I will pass the turn.
Awesome. Right.
Terrified.
Why? Draw. Okay.
Nothing to see here. All I have is artifacts and orcs. And some zombie druids.
Sorry, thinking. What do I get? Okay. I would like to main phase a Swords to Plowshares targeting Kinnan, but it will fizzle to the Jinkataxius.
Trigger. Yeah.
So,
But I'll remember that you tried to kill my Kinnan.
Okay, pass on
Yeah,
that.
good on that, getting counted. Yeah.
He will remember that.
I will discard to my Hashaton, to Ghostly Pilferer this Hoarding Broodlord. Tap 3.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. I pass on the Hashaton trigger.
I've not got a stifle.
Yeah.
So
I'm
now I've got
F6 in this case.
I've got a tapped copy of Hoarding Broodlord, and I would like to search for a
Pass on the
magic
ETB.
card on the ETB.
Tap 4/4 Broodlord. That's a black zombie.
Townz, are you good on the ETB?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess here comes the saw.
You don't know what I got.
Well, I just watched the what's it called?
I mean, you're right, but you don't know what I got.
Andor season 2. Andor season 2, and there's Saw there. Get it,
Yeah.
Saw.
Saw in
Guerrera.
half,
Saw in
targeting
half.
my Hoarding Broodlord to make 2 token copies of Hoarding Broodlord.
I'm gonna cast
Pass
Force
on
of Will, pitching Mental Misstep. I have a Jink Ataxia's trigger.
that. You do, and I've got nothing to say about that. Okay.
Okay.
Kraum will also draw.
One of these fizzles. Yeah, you're drawing a card from Kraum. I responded to that.
But that does still mean I've got Hoarding Broodlord because it wasn't destroyed. So
Yeah. You have a tapped 4/4 Broodlord instead of the normal 8/8 or whatever.
That's all I got, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand, though, so I'll pass.
On tap. Draw a card. Oh, that's a card we could use. That's actually alright. Can that get us anywhere? It might. Yeah. Sack Breeding Pool, cast Crop Rotation, I have a Jink Ataxia's trigger.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Cradle
That's
it
a
is.
game changer.
It is, isn't it? They added this to the Game Changers list.
It is a fantastic card when you've got things like Cradle in your deck, isn't it? So,
Copy of Crop Rotation, good.
I mean, Steve's up first, but yeah.
yeah, all good from me.
Right, so
F6 here.
John,
I'm passing on Crop Rot, so you got 2
Okay.
Crop Rots.
first one gets a Cradle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to the shock of no one. Next one, I'm thinking... We didn't plan this far, I had to get 2.
Surveil Land?
Part of me wants the Surveil
Oh,
Land.
not Surveil Land.
I'm just seeing if there's any like
Basic
funky lands I can
forest.
get other than this one.
This is not the surveil land you're looking for.
I'll get this Nykthos. I
Ooh,
don't think it's as good as it looks right now, but maybe we're planning ahead.
Man's making a big amount of mana.
It's a big amount of mana. Hi, Amy. Good to see you.
I think we let's see. We have 4 creatures. Okay. Is it better to plan for? We can flip like this. And then we make the Nykthos. I don't think it makes a difference whether we do 2 flips or not. Oh, if we hit 6 into
Oh,
this.
yeah, you could have done
We might be able to do 2 flips. Okay, we'll give it a go. We're flipping.
Flip the
Ooh.
coin.
Can I flip go with everyone?
Yes.
Yep, pass on the.
My zombies are watching in awe. But they're dancing.
We missed. Sorry, no, I'm not putting anything to play. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah, you chose not to. There wasn't.
I chose
anything-
not to. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't anything good. It was just an endurance or something. Can we test it? 4. No, it doesn't make enough. That's fine. Hashaton. Hope we get
Alright.
there.
Okay.
Well, I did take away the LED, but I doubt there will be much.
Draw.
Maybe beatdowns is a legitimate plan now. maybe.
Mm.
I have the zombies for it, but however, they will not go through a Jinga taxes.
I am going to play a Cavern of Souls, naming human.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
No.
And then I'm going to tap 2. What's that one?
It's a grand demolisher.
For a Voice of Victory.
is that an instant artifact or sorcery?
No.
Okay.
But it's one that does not allow us to cast anything.
Spell table says it's a Rakdos signet, so I think we should go with that.
So that's on the stack. Well, it can't be counted, can it? So
It can't be counted, yeah. It's a basic plane.
and you
spell.
can't cast spells, right? So it's my go, and I don't have to worry about things apart from
Jinga taxes.
chain countering stuff. So I'm gonna have to pay 1 life for red to cast a gamble, which will go.
Gamble.
How do we do this? John, have you got any blockers at all?
No, I'm open.
Okay. We'll send Kraum and the Stormdrake at Fuzz and Tymna at you, John.
Sure, I'll take the 2.
No blocks.
What did you say? Sorry, Fuzz?
No blocks.
Okay, I'll take 2, draw 2,
Also gain 2, so it's neutral.
gain 2. I always forget about the lifelink. I say that, this is like the 3rd time I've ever played this deck.
No worries. Here to help you.
I will tap this for 2 colourless and this for a black. Will I? No, there's no point doing that.
Yeah, maybe we put that as a chat redemption, Amy, for chat chaos.
Yes, there is. To cast a Cabal Ritual, add 3 black.
Is that an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell?
It's an instant, but I cast the gamble early this turn.
Oh, you did. Okay, I completely missed that. Okay, yeah, cool.
So add 3, add 2 colourless, and well, let's go for it. Let's add Norse.
Oh, here we go.
Ad nauseum, everybody. Let's go. I pass on
27
the
life.
Peer into the abyss. Right, so that's 1.
26. 23. Ooh,
19.
19. Need more mana. 18. 15. 12. 9.
Oh,
6.
6.
Doing great.
One more.
Do it.
One more.
Peer into the
5.
5. You can do one more.
There's nothing that costs 5 in here.
There you
5.
go. You're getting somewhere.
4.
Oh, mind break.
You have
Right.
1 life.
You're at 1.
Mind break drops to 5,
Let's-
doesn't it? Oh, it's a 4.
It's 4.
So you are on 1.
Let's
Well,
stop
you can do
there.
another.
Right, okay.
Seems smart.
No
How
fetching or.
Do we win? Right, okay.
I hope not.
You can do it.
We'll play a Mox Diamond, pitching a Misty Rainforest. I discard it and I don't exile it. So 2 mana available. Christ.
You've got a dark grid.
I do, yeah. Gives me 4 mana. To Gifts Ungiven. And then can I cast anything?
Probably not.
God, I'm so fucking
Unless-
bad at this game.
Unless you give some given for like 4 like 0 rocks.
Next, bro. What's the worst that can happen?
You have that out of leaving when you want to.
Oh, you've got a
The
Simian
must-
Spirit Guide too. You've got 5 mana.
There must be a way to win here.
You've got a Simian Spirit Guide. There's 5
I
mana.
do, yes. So I can give some given and then have 1 mana.
What else have you got? I mean,
What can I do with one red?
Well, you could float
Makes
the red.
2
into
red.
it, can't you? So you could have black or whatever you need.
Well,
Member trail.
well, no.
Yeah, has anyone got anything good in their graveyard for Demonic Betrayal?
Good is very subjective.
That's going to
I
help
have
me
a-
win this game.
I have an Entomb, a Carpet, 2 Dorks, a Mystic Grimoire, and a Bolas' Citadel.
I've got a sword.
I got a
bar.
crop rotation, Force
could-
of Will, Fierce, and lands.
Hmm.
Make 2
If I was-
voice victories.
If I was good, I could turn this into a win, but I'm not. So let's see what we can do.
I don't really. I'm trying to look and I don't see a line, but I don't have. I'm trying
Yeah,
to think.
I will just ask outright. Was the card that you Imperial Seal for ad nauseum?
It was, yeah.
Okay, then that I will rest my case there. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
So, I'm down to 1. I need to take all that life. I'm down to 1 life, aren't I?
Yeah,
Well,
I think you needed the gamble.
yeah, maybe. Right.
But I guess if you didn't have anything else to pop the gin with, then it had to be
Yes.
done.
It's black for a dark ritual.
Yep.
Float a red, and
Yep.
cast this. Cast the gifts ungiven.
What would you like floating?
Red or
4 cards. No, that's the blue I have to pay for gifts ungiven.
black?
Yes,
You've got
but
a red or a
you've
black
made-
left.
You had 4 extra mana.
Red or a black.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you've got a dark.
You made 3
grip
black
a
and 1 red.
and it only costs.
Ah.
4. So you use 3 for generic, and so you could either use 2 black and a
I
red,
could,
or
yes.
all black.
What else makes mana? Dark ritual's already gone, so it's only really brighter flame or something, isn't it? That's what it's called. I'll float the red.
The red floating is a gifts and given. Yeah, good on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gifts Ungiven
Right.
doesn't
We
have
can't
target
cast
play
anyways.
opponent, right?
It does target, yeah, but I can't Veil of Summer it, unfortunately.
Well, so which
chooses
opponent
2
are you
cards.
choosing? Just because I know.
Sabine's
Ugh,
Reclamation, LED, Sabine's Wreck.
yeah, but I've
And
still
then
got.
you won
Nout.
a Underworld Breach. And then Brain
I need- Yeah, but I can't pay that line, can I? Just wondering
Yeah,
if
he's-
there's anything else I can do.
If you get the LED, I guess.
It's a mana shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
we're
a
not
mana
gonna
sword,
give
and,
him
and
the Savines.
basically whoever you decide to do the pile for you will do it. So
Too
it
bad,
will-
yeah. So that makes me
why,
mana,
That's why
but you're
I
not
asked
going to give it
about-
to me.
Yeah. Not gonna make it that easy.
I suppose
Right,
you
we'll
have
take
Wheel of
these
Fortune
4.
in hand, so you could use the LED to do that, maybe. But
Well, no, if you crack LED, you lose the fortune.
yeah, it's
Um,
Who's picking?
Fuzz, you can pick.
Okay.
So,
So I pick the cards that go in your bin.
yeah.
Sabine's Wreck probably.
LED and Breach, I think, go to bin because you can't afford the Savine's Wreck. I mean, obviously, next turn is a next turn, but yeah, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah,
Still got a
To
red
be honest, I would have
flag.
done the same thing. So yeah.
yeah.
Right, I've got a red floating. I will cast a Dragon's Rage Chandler.
Fucker!
Well,
Does
actually,
it have
have you got
flying?
Delirious?
Does it
Is
have-
it delirious?
Have you
Yeah,
got
is it delirious?
Well,
Yeah.
it will because he will be discarding 2 hand size anyway.
Oh, he will be. Yeah, genius.
And then I can't do anything else, so I'm going to pass there and discard down to hand size. Get rid of no components, that can go.
I think Ben's asking that if there's a Chain of Vapor line. Yeah, the hardest part would be getting the Chain of Vapor in his hand and having a blue mana.
I didn't
Yeah.
have the blue, I had black or red. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Chain of
that
Vapor
was
would have
the
been good
hardest.
here, but yeah, it would have been very difficult to actually get there.
This is the typical issue of 4 colors where
Yeah.
you
The
just
mana's wrong.
man's wrong.
Okay, actually, is this my hand as well? This is my hand as well. I've got way too many cards in hand.
Mhm.
Discard another 4.
So you get for being a greedy baby.
With
Bergie
our
can go-
first, well, I guess it's a second send. I guess John mildly sent it on his turn already.
I
and
tried to, yeah.
Yeah, it was a soft send.
Right. Let's go. Off you go.
Ran into a wall.
So you discarded a wheel and stuff, and a monkey, but no breach. You kept the breach in your hand, right?
Wheel, Bergie, Ragavan, Bloodstainmire, Plateau, Nornut Betrayal, Necropotence, Volcanic Island. The breach is in the graveyard because Fuzz put it in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I will draw for turn. Okay, that's interesting. I will crack my fetch land to 23.
He's got so many druids and I've hit him so many times.
I've got a feeling that is. Well, I suppose you could have a win next turn if you're allowed to live, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. I have a plan. Well, I have two plans. One is a crazy plan. One is a fun plan. However, that crazy plan might not just work. So we're gonna do it the simple way. Shuffle up. That was fetched. I will simply move to combat. My commander will go at Fuzz.
What the heck?
3 druids will go at Townz.
Understandable. Thank you. Good game.
Trigger.
Yeah, I'm
will
going to trigger.
3. Oh, Moxie Esper and a Fierce Scarabs.
I'm taking 4.
And I'm making a new druid by putting this Verdant Catacomb back into my field. I just knew that you have the counter spell, so I didn't want you to be around.
Yeah, I've got loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So Townz takes 4, you take 6.
Was there a better way I could have done that turn with the Admirals? Like, the Voice of Victory had to be played to make it so I could cast it. Just wondering if there's anything better I could have done.
It's rough main phasing a Noz when you don't have all your life there.
Yeah.
I think if the graveyards are better, you might have had a mean bet line. Maybe if you could have cast the backside of Baggy, you would have been able to dig further.
Yeah, discard a few, yeah.
I think that was probably your best bet there because there wasn't really like a great deal going on. I don't think there was no tutors, right?
Just the gifts.
I had.
Just the gifts. 4 mana tutor. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, and I spent the 4 mana on that, and I had one the red, so I could have cast the backside of Bergie and just
How many cards do you have in your hand? Like a lot. Like
11, yeah.
11.
Yeah.
So like dig 22, like with the backside of Baggy, see if that gets you there.
Yeah, and each spell will draw Mana Dork John a card because they're all from exile.
Oh god.
Jesse Pilfer is good, man.
Great card, yeah.
That's like not his problem at that point, I think. Though.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Yeah, this is the reason why I chose to kill Townz, because I do have a mean betrayal of my own. But I'm not using it. However, I will burn, because of Jingataxia's, this Tainted Pact.
Off it goes. Bang.
Yeah,
If
I
you
lost a
burn
life
it back,
for that
what
as
do you
well.
have?
I will cast the Demonic Tutor.
Alright.
Yeah.
Does this resolve you two?
John's got the cards. I've got 1 card. Pass.
I will go find one silly little card.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
I found it. It was on the bottom of my deck, which is good that I didn't Tainted Pact for it like so many turns ago, which I was already planning. Anyways, shuffle, put this into my hand, and attempt to cast a Hermit Druid.
Wow.
Oh, how many spells is
It's a
that?
hasty Hermit Druid. He's got a Tyva.
Yeah,
How many spells is that?
3.
Is that 3?
that's free.
Yeah.
I'll show you this.
The Jin
live.
shield is down.
Break trap. And exile. the
Bang.
Druid.
Well, you can literally go to hell for that.
He deleted like all 3 of the counter spells over there. Just forgot the other one.
Cool, good to know. I will instead then just untap my commander.
Yep.
No, two win attempts back to back, and just being a meanie about it. I will say what Snorkton said once to me. Bully zone. I call this the bully zone.
The
No,
bully
I'm
zone.
joking. All my druids are down. All my shields are down. Again, no counter spells. I'll just pass turn.
Okay. And
There's nothing better to do.
I don't know
I was
if I
getting ready
can
to send it again.
get Varen away, but we'll see what we've got.
He's blowing his load.
Two of us did.
That is apt. I have in fact.
Well, I put a Rhystic Study to the bottom of my deck in a flip, so I know I'm not getting a draw engine anytime soon.
This is gonna go down to beats, I guess.
It might do, yeah.
How much commander do you have, Fuzz, from me?
I think you've hit me either once or twice.
You should be marking those. You know, I got hit by Kraum 3 times.
And the Kraum disappeared.
Yay.
Kraum did. Go on, John, your turn to try and win.
I don't know if I can. We're just gonna see what we've got. I'm going to start off by playing this Chrome Mox, which is going to get countered by the Jingataxius.
Bang.
Bang. And then we're going to discard to Ghostly Pilferer, Razaketh.
Ooh.
I pass on the Hashaton trigger.
Passing.
Okay.
You have a tapped Hashaton. You have a tapped.
I have a tapped Razaketh. I need to take one from my mana confluence. Right, I would like to sacrifice this Storm Drake to Razaketh, pay 2 life.
Who gave him one of them?
Not sure.
I will be officially F6, so go for it.
That Stormdrake was still there when he died, so this is an exile. Okay.
He took it with him. Get it?
Yeah.
This is tapped. I know I don't. I need to write a real one, but we'll get there in a minute. If I do, what does that get me? For no reason at all, how big are your druids?
2/2s.
2/2s, you say?
Yeah, my droids are 2/2s. You know, like
That's an
2/2
eligible
zombies.
question.
It is an interesting question.
There's not enough mana for an Elish known to be virgin. Yet.
Okay. I'm going to put this card into my hand. I am going to sacrifice Hoarding Broodlord.
Hi, Broodlord.
Take 2.
He's getting the mana. Passing on this, yeah.
I have 2 cards in it. So you have 1, I have 2. I already blew my load as well.
Hang on, sorry. Just need to get.
I hope Chad is having a good time.
Get this card. Okay, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Right, so shuffle those, and then I would like to first play this Mox Ember, and then I would like to tap this Command Tower for a Reanimate, targeting.
What would you like to
Hoarding
target?
Broodlord. Yeah,
What the heck?
Hoarding Broodlord.
Pass.
Pass.
Okay, Hoarding Broodlord enters, and I will lose 8 life.
Lose a lot of life. A lot of life.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sean's still in the thinking
Okay.
zone, is he?
Yeah, I am. But I think
He's
with
in the
that-
grabbing zone. He's grabbing a card.
I think we right. Just need to find it. Okay, this card underneath. Hoarding Broodlord. Tap this for a Fastest Oracle. With the trigger on the stack, I'm going to sacrifice the Fastest Oracle to get a card into my. Wait, I've done this fucking wrong, haven't I? Tap this mana for this.
Yeah, you're missing something.
Yeah, oh no. Hang on. Gonna.
You have a search on the stack.
No, search on the stack. I've done this wrong.
It's gonna get another reanimate, so you can try it again next time.
I don't have another reanimate, but what do I have? Can't do that. I biffed it. Right, never mind. I'll just get something. Unbelievable.
1 mana short of
One
total
mana short,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. That was the 1 mana.
I know your pain, mate. I know your pain.
No, I'll get this card.
So do I.
Must be a unique problem.
Yeah,
Players that can't make mana.
Then you have a Fastest Oracle keeper and you get 1
Another
card.
Oracle on the stack, and it is 4, weirdly. But
Yeah, you only have 1 diversion, don't you? Because no, you have 2. No, Hashaton's not actually blue, is it?
no, so
No,
yeah,
it's not.
1, and I will scry.
It's
and
just
then
1.
I'll put that on the bottom. Then I'll play this Mox.
Very good. Oh, that's the mana you needed.
Yeah, yes. I guess we
Is it?
Imperial Seal for a card and then pass the turn. Boo! I can't believe I
and
did that.
I'm gonna,
2 more
I'm gonna
life now.
untap my Grim Monolith
I,
with my Cradle, and then I'm gonna untap for my turn.
Help me kill him.
I have no idea how I've untapped again, but here we are. You take the turns as a blessing. I'm drawing a card.
okay,
Help me kill him.
this card.
I will do my best.
You have a 5/5.
Be cool.
Like a mana confluence. I mean, I might be dying as well. I'm not sure. For 5, 6, 7, I'm flipping Kinnan.
Oh, big flips.
Oh, I would rather have put in this thing that's not a creature, but we'll take this Kadama.
Oh, that's good.
It's better when I have cards in hand.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's added to our diversion, but I still don't think we're positive. No, not really. We got hella Cradle mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a flip.
There's a flip.
And maybe the Nykthos gets us there. Oh no, we'll tap this Kadama instead.
Oh, I need to actually make a real Razaketh.
Uh,
It's not the real one, is it?
No, we'll tap this Hashaton. It's not actually providing anything of value to me. Yeah, flip.
How dare you?
Oh, damn.
Just rub salt into the wind.
Oh, I have an elf.
Big flips indeed.
Nice.
I have a Kadama trigger. Moving on. Well, I've got a blocker for that dragon that keeps hitting me, so I guess that's all right. Maybe Death will get me to my next turn. I'm passing.
Passing, you say. So John has a 7/6. You have a 6/6 reach. That's
Yeah.
hard to
we got-
attack
we-
into.
Yeah, hard to...
That's okay. You just want the trigger, right?
Draw a card. Play my land for turn. Practice fetch land. 21.
There's a
You
card
got
I
this,
saw-
Death.
There's a card I saw in that first flip that I was very sad that was going to the bottom of my library. There's a lacking predators.
Nice.
That lacking predators single-handedly got me a ticket to Germany. People at that event are gonna have nightmares about that card.
I guess I'll get this underground mortuary.
Oh, big surveils.
Yeah, because I also just biffed my own thing.
Not as badly as me, man. I can't even count mana.
The real secret to CDH is never sending it, so you can't fuck anything up.
Yeah, lessons learned. Yeah.
Lessons
If you don't
learned.
play.
Just slowly amassing like one extra creature every turn.
I'm such an idiot. I don't even know why I thought that would work, because I was like, I should have done it the other way around. But in my head, it's like, oh yeah, I can tap this, and I'm like, wait, it's not blue. I fucked it.
Let me see what I can see. So in your graveyard, Dork, John, Mr.
Yes.
Coalition of the Brazen Kind. This is a fastest oracle.
I
Oh,
declined.
who
to
put a Thassa's Oracle in the bin?
yeah. I've got a Reanimate, I've got a Foracle, and technically a Razaketh is in my bin as well.
Let me do the maths.
So maybe it's a Razaketh deck after all.
However, you have no demonic consultation there.
Correct.
Let me calculate. Not enough maths. Oh, guys, why is this so hard? It's been done ages ago.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but we won't make it.
Yeah, there is.
This is a family show.
Fuck.
It's just a family show. I had to stop myself at work the other day when someone brought a dog in, and one of the girls was like, "Oh, he's just enjoying having a good stroke," and I was like, "Don't say anything, don't say anything."
Christ.
Alright, I'm gonna go full send at John.
Yeah, John.
Everything at you. Trigger my commander. Mill 3 cards.
He knows I'm not a threat. He's seen the creatures I've been putting into play.
Now, take back this Verdant Catacombs again for the 4th time, I guess. Make another druid.
I think
I have to
Vernon
make-
Catacombs has been MVP of this game.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you have 5 druids coming at you and a flying 4/4.
Well, I'll block the flyer with Hoarding Broodlord, and I'll take 10.
10 damage down. My commander dies, I guess. Then I will... play this Eternal Witness. That's neither
Wow.
an artifact or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
played around it masterfully. Yeah, I'm good on Eternal Witness.
And I'll get back this Force of Will.
That's an instant.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's get me to my next turn, Forcible, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have done this the other way around. I will recast my commander.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I draw a card.
Yeah, you do.
Man, Ghost of
then-
Silver is putting in work this game.
Yeah, it actually has.
Yeah.
I've never seen a
And then
Ghostly
I will-
Pilferer draw so many cards.
Yeah, I will mill 3.
Yeah.
With my Tyvar. It's a Passeju, a Lotus Petal, and an Elves of Deep Shadow.
What flavor of
put
elf do you
into-
want?
I'll put back this angry Llanowar Elves, which will produce another zombie druid as well. And then with my my army of druids and shamans and dragons and spirits and whatever, I will sadly pass the turn.
Okay. Right.
I believe. I'll untap again. I always do.
Draw for turn.
Unless he kills you right now.
Nah, you won't do that.
I wouldn't.
He wouldn't do that.
It's got reach.
I would
His is
like
bigger.
to sacrifice Hoarding Broodlord to Razaketh.
Oh no.
See, the damage is stacking up.
Yeah, I
Stack
pass
it
on
up,
that.
I'm already on 11. Yeah, any stifle effects from you, compadre?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Can I tell you that I biffed it by playing a land? By me playing a land from my hand, I literally game overed myself.
Did you need a cradle instead? Or like a
No.
Talon Gates?
Nope, something more spicier.
What's the phrasing? It's cast on Jinkataxius, right?
Yep.
I would like to tap for a black to play this Tiny Bones Joins Up.
It's an enchantment.
It's an enchantment. No,
It's
an
an
artifact
enchantment,
inside
okay.
sorcery.
Blessing.
There is a trigger.
There is a trigger. I will target all three of us to discard a card.
No, what the heck? I think I need to respond here.
I have no response to that.
Discard a card. Well, yeah, because if the card's not in my hand, then I don't have to discard it. I'm a genius. I'm gonna activate this Nykthos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green, and then 6 mana. I'll cast a Great Oak Guardian.
What does that do?
Untaps things, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Enter the battlefield and target player controls plus. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna
Then
target.
targeting yourself there as well, John.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, on that discard. But this is in. So you've got this on the stack, right? Great Oak Guardian enters and untaps everything. Okay, so
Yeah, am I good
gonna-
to resolve my untap?
You are. I'm going to discard a Sharoom, the Hegemon. And with
Response to
Hashaton's trigger on the stack, I'm going to pay the 3.
Lose a life.
Death, what did you discard? You targeted you.
I haven't discarded yet. The trigger is still on the stack.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, he's discarding to the... Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you still casted. You cast Great Oak Guardian.
Yeah.
He's responding to you. So Sharoom enters. What
Have
happened?
you discarded yet? Sorry, because we discarded at the same time.
No, we haven't discarded it because he cast that Great Oak.
Yeah,
This has
Respawn.
entered the battlefield after his untap, right? And this is on enter. People, target players each discard a card.
So the question is, does Tiny Bones Joins Up resolve?
Yeah, Death, you have priority on a Tiny Bones joins. Well, no, it was the ETB, right? I can't remember where.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's why I
Tiny
said
Bones,
you're-
And then we're on ETB, and then
That's
I
odd.
targeted myself
Yeah.
and you. I'm gonna discard Sharoom.
Yeah.
Sharoom's gonna enter, and I'm
So
gonna
go for me.
get Sharoom back from my graveyard.
And we all
Tiny
lose
Bones
one life,
joins-
and
Tiny Bones joins up. Each player will lose a life. Any number of target players. So you both will mill a card and lose a life, and then Sharoom will go to the graveyard to the legendary rule. But because its ETB is on the stack,
Yep.
it's going to target itself over and over and over again, draining the table.
I have died.
I'm dead. Yep,
Woo!
you got it.
GG.
Good game.
You
That's
know
my
what?
favorite combo in this deck as well.
Did you have anything to? Did you have anything to pitch the Force to counter the Tiny
Yeah, the
Bones
meme
Joins Up?
betrayal.
Yeah,
I was
expecting
I was-
out.
Yeah,
We
we had to hope
Yeah.
that John had to pop it first, basically.
And
That's what I was hoping
making
for.
sure
Yeah.
he did not. because I did
Yeah.
draw demonic tutors. Like, oh, I can do it. And like, wait, don't do that.
Good going.
I was
Hey,
supposed to burn my meme betrayal, get back my demonic tutor to get shifting woodland to make my shifting woodland into my Bolas' citadel. And
Nice, yeah.
remember how you said in the beginning, "Oh, Bolas' citadel, I'm not getting that one back." And like, that's my secret tech.
Yeah. You never get it back. It just reappears for some reason.
Yeah. Right then, folks, we don't quite have enough time for another game, but we are going to do a quick breakdown of our opening hands and talk about why we decided to go with what we did. My opening hand, let me get the picture because it's been that long ago, I've forgotten. So I mauled to 6, and Def should actually be able to tell you because I sent it to him. I had a Polluted Delta, Mana Confluence, Arcane Signet. I had the Discard Otter, I've forgotten his name, and the Dranith Magistrate, and I kept that thinking that I could get a turn 2 Dranith and slow people down, but then I top decked Ghostly Pilferer, and I thought the card draw was going to be way better for me in the long run than just stopping people for a little bit, especially after you got Tymna out from Kraum out real quick. Kitsa's the one, yeah. What did you keep, Fuzz?
I'm grabbing you the cards right now.
Oh, right, okay.
From
You're
the
on
picture.
your thing, aren't you? Let me move to gameplay scenes.
Hold on. Misty, there's a Verdant, I think.
Kitsa is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's so cool. You can, if you discard it to anything and make a 4/4 version of it, you can then copy anything on the stack later, so you can copy counter spells if you need to through it. It's so cool.
I kept my second 7. It had turn 1 Kinnan with protection to get me to my turn. Like, it was very good. The fish came down early in first seat, and I decided to play the Llanowar which was fine because like I could untap with the Llanowar without summoning sickness. But it slowed me down, I guess, because like we don't know exactly what Vale kept. Turns out he actually just kept the fish to get him his second land drop. So I probably would have been fine to feed him a couple cards.
As it turns out.
Oh, and Townz gets a misstep for the fish.
Yeah, but because I pitched the Ottawara to the Gemstone Caverns, I needed to make sure I had a blue to cast Kraum.
Oh, yeah. You needed it to pitch. Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
I was like,
You
what if
top
I don't
decked
draw?
that, didn't you?
What if I don't draw a blue card? And I was like, ah, damn. So, yeah, this was my opening 7. And I was, if I get Kraum out, turn 1, I'm away drawing cards, sort of thing. If someone had countered it or removed it, then I was pretty much had nothing for the entire game. So, bit of a gamble, I think.
I had to be really careful with where I used my interaction there, because I obviously didn't have any draw engine, which is basically what cost me the game. So any interaction I did use, I had to make sure like I needed to use it.
Did you really consider using
I think
a Force of Will and pitching the Fierce Guardianship on a Mystic Remora?
Yes, I did. Like, you kept a 7 with a fish. It could have been like the most nutty hand ever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to get to me, since you're talking about my nutting, and that's my one for the show. So my opening hand was one lander with Tyvar, Turn the Earth, Eternal Witness, Mystic Remora, Tainted Pack, and Gitaxian, bro.
All right, okay.
it was pretty close.
That's a pretty
Like-
close hand, yeah.
So the point was either do Mystic Remora first or do Git Probe. The draw for the turn was Citadel.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And
Your
that's where
girlfriend's
it
like,
got me
how do I get that out really quick?
So if I would have Git Probe first and that would have resolved, that would have actually got me my second land. Because
Oh my god.
When I was tutoring for this land, I looked the top card, what is a land? Oh yeah, and then I had the Turn the Earth, which will also trigger from my commander. Eternal Witness, obviously. Tainted Pact is half a combo or tutor, which I was keeping in line, and Tyvar is like the second piece if I need it. So I had multiple lines where to go, and I just, because this deck is mana hungry, or like, as you said, you don't have card advantage in the commands, so I wanted to at least have one draw engine going and one tutor-ish
Yeah.
going. But yeah, did not work out for that way.
It's amazing to see how different that game could have gone if John played the Dranith, because it was just the Kraum out at that
Yeah.
point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a Kraum.
Because
yeah,
like
but
he
I
would have
topped
got under my Kinnan, I think. He would have got under the Teval and would have got under the Tymna, which actually draws like probably more cards if a Dranith
Yeah.
comes down.
Yeah,
Like-
but instead I went for the Ghostly Pilferer, which drew me 3 cards before he got back to my turn, which is great.
Yeah, Ghostly was
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, it's great in this.
The eternal battle of do I want cards or do I want to lock people out of the commanders?
Yeah.
It paid off. You got it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, GG all. Thank you so much for playing this game with me. That was a lot of fun. Before we sign out for the evening, we don't quite have enough time for another one, unfortunately, folks. But before we sign out, Fuzz, do you want to tell the folks at home where they can find you, and then we'll go to New Townz and New Vale, and I'll put your links in the chat.
You can find me at amfuzzlel anywhere. I don't really think of a reason why you'd want to follow me, because I'm normally just the front man of CDH UK, I guess, for the content. But we can find us at CDH UK. Just Google it. I think it takes you to our website. We can join our Discord. It's CDH UK on all the socials, I think, as well.
Yes.
We're going to be at Command Fest, hanging out in the free play area where we're jamming games. We'll have learner decks to give out if you don't have a CDH deck and you want to try CDH. Like, we're happy to lend you a deck so you can play. Yeah, just come chat to us.
And you really should. You did this last time at Command Fest at Twickenham, and it was a lot of fun. Loads of people got involved, didn't they? It was cool.
We had a little mini event.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be spending most of my time in the CDH free to play as well. I know there's a bunch of us going down, but I think because we're only going down for the Saturday, I want to get as much CDH as possible. So I'll be bringing my free decks as well, folks. So if you do come down to the CDH, you can also borrow one of mine. That's absolutely fine. Also, in the socials that I put out for you, Fuzz, the Discord for CEDH UK is also in there. If you want to get in there to learn how to build a CEDH deck, or you just want to get some games, that's where most of the people in the UK play it. So jump in. Townz, what cool stuff have you got coming up?
I will also be at Command Fest. I will see you there in the CDH zone. You cannot borrow my deck, so I've only got one.
Really not.
Yeah, I'd love to jam some CDH, play some games with you guys again. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday playing EDH with anyone and everyone, whatever. Lewis will probably want to film some sort of content, probably giving away packs and doing quizzes and stuff. So that's fun. They tend to be easy questions, so if you see him around, try and get his free packs. It's good stuff. And that's all that's on the horizon for me, I think. Yeah, come check out our YouTube, and I'm sure I'll be on the stream again. I'd love to be on again.
Yeah, absolutely. We love having you on, Steve, for sure. And last but certainly not least, Death.
Hi, so you can find me at Veil of Death MTG. If you just type that into Google or YouTube, you will find me. And sometimes maybe you'll find also this unholy pentagram cards on display.
Nice.
The fun magic cards. But
Is
yeah,
that stock up?
Yeah, that's a stock up foil one that I pulled back in my pre-release.
Nice. How does that fare? Sorry to interrupt, but how does that fare in CDH?
I haven't yet to cast it.
Look, there you are. I've moved it to the correct scene so you can show it off.
Yeah, I know.
I have not yet cast it.
There are people better than me who are heavily testing that card, and so far it's putting up like people are high on it. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah,
I know it's good in 60 card formats, but I don't know how it fares in EDH sort of thing.
2 cards is a lot.
I might tell you in the future if I ever get to it.
Right, folks. Well, with all that said, oh, that's the wrong one. That one. With all that said, just a few updates from me. So next week we're moving away from CEDH and we are playing Pauper EDH with which card? It was Stock Up. Yeah, Stock Up from Aetherdrift.
Stock up.
It's good. It's really good. Next week we're playing Pauper EDH. We are joined by Carl from Card Market. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I think, hang on, I need to get my schedule up. because I'm sure there was one other guest that oh no, it isn't. It's Chrono. Chrono's co-hosting it with me next week. That's gonna be a lot of fun. If you haven't played Pauper EDH before, it's any uncommon in the command zone and then just loads of commons in the 99. It's a lot of fun. Do tune in and see what that's all about next week. All the way through May, we are raising funds for MerMaids, which is a UK trans charity that supports people with LGBTQ communities. They do all sorts they partner with Shout, which is a mental health charity. If you go through them, they will direct you to somebody who is trained to help with LGBT issues specifically. And all the way through May, we are going to be raising money for those. If you are considering supporting us, we would much prefer you to support this charity instead. Currently, it's the darkest timeline throughout the world, and we need to stand up and support our trans and LGBT brothers and sisters where we can. And this is outside of writing to your MP, which you must do if you can. This is the other way that we can do that. And that I've already said, we're going to be in Command Fest next week, so not next week, week after. So do catch us for some CEDH with me, or you can catch Gareth or Martin or Joe playing casual throughout the free-to-play. We'll have our play mats, so you'll be able to find us pretty easily, and we will have our wonderful tokens designed by Plink. So do catch up from that as well. Right, folks, I think that is it, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm busting for a wee, so we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much.
That's why I called it.
We've definitely got time for another game, but
we definitely don't. I definitely don't. I'm not gonna live. Folks, we will see you next week. Until then, take care, and thanks for tuning in. We love you. Catch you later.
Bye.